Today, I want to speak directly to the part of you that feels tired, unseen, and underestimated. Not the version of you that smiles for others, but the real you who lies awake at night questioning your direction. You are not weak for feeling lost. You are human. Every meaningful transformation in history began with discomfort, confusion, and doubt. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is not talent or luck. It is the decision to keep moving when motivation disappears. Right now, your life may not look the way you imagined. Plans may have failed. People may have walked away. Opportunities may feel delayed. But delay is not denial. Life is not punishing you. It is preparing you. Pressure creates strength. Just like fire forges steel, what you are going through is shaping discipline, resilience, and clarity that comfort never could. This season is not meant to break you. It is meant to build you. Stop waiting for confidence to appear before you act. Confidence is not the starting point. It is the result. Action comes first. Progress comes next. Confidence follows last. Every small step you take rewires your mind to believe again. Even when the step feels insignificant, it counts. Momentum is created by consistency, not by sudden miracles. Understand this clearly. Nobody is coming to save you, and that is not bad news. That is power, because it means your future is still in your hands. You do not need permission to change your habits, your mindset, or your standards. The moment you take full responsibility, excuses lose their grip. Victim thinking keeps you stuck. Ownership sets you free. Your past does not define your ceiling. It only explains your starting point. Mistakes are not life sentences. They are lessons. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every successful person you admire has been rejected, doubted, and tested. What separated them was persistence when quitting felt reasonable. You must decide who you are becoming, not who you have been. Identity drives behavior. When you see yourself as disciplined, you act disciplined. When you see yourself as strong, you endure. Speak to yourself with intention. Your internal dialogue shapes your external reality. Today is not about motivation alone. Motivation fades. This is about commitment. Commitment to show up tired. A commitment to show up afraid. Commitment to show up anyway. If you can win the battle in your mind, your circumstances will eventually follow. This is where your comeback begins. Remember, greatness is built in silence, far away from applause. Discipline is choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Your daily routines are votes for the future you want. Stay patient, stay relentless, and stay focused. When progress feels slow, remind yourself that consistency compounds. One day, sooner than you think, all this effort will make sense, and you will stand proud of the person you refuse to give up on. Keep going, because your story is just beginning. There will be days when everything inside you says stop. Your energy will feel drained, your focus will scatter, and your progress will seem invisible. This is the moment that separates average lives from extraordinary ones. Anyone can work when they feel inspired. Champions are built when they keep going without applause, without validation, and without guarantees. The quiet days matter more than the loud ones. Discipline is not about punishment. It is about self-respect. It is choosing what you want most over what you want now. When you control your habits, you control your future. Every time you wake up early, stay consistent, or resist quitting, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of more than your emotions suggest. Feelings change. Discipline stays. You must learn to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth demands sacrifice. Comfort zones shrink dreams, while challenges expand character. The life you desire requires a version of you that does not exist yet. That version is built through repetition, patience, and endurance. There is no shortcut that does not steal something from you later. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Social media shows highlights, not the years of struggle behind them. Focus on your lane. Focus on progress, not perfection. Small improvements done daily outperform rare bursts of motivation. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. Fear will always be present before progress. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is action despite it. Every time you face what scares you, fear loses power. Confidence is built through evidence, and evidence comes from showing up repeatedly. The more promises you keep to yourself, the stronger your self-trust becomes. Your environment matters. Protect your mind from negativity, distraction, and toxic voices. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams. Distance is sometimes necessary for growth. Surround yourself with information, routines, and people that challenge you to rise higher. What you consume mentally shapes how you perform physically and emotionally. There is no wasted effort when intention is aligned with growth. Even slow progress is progress. Even setbacks teach precision. What feels like delay is often alignment. Trust the process even when you cannot see the result. You are becoming stronger in ways you cannot yet measure. One day, you will look back at this phase and realize it was the foundation. The struggle will make sense. The discipline will feel worth it. The pain will have purpose. Do not stop now. You are closer than you think. Stay committed, stay hungry, stay patient. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. Remember this moment when quitting whispers the loudest. This is where resilience is born. Keep building skills, sharpening focus, and honoring your standards. Every disciplined choice compounds quietly. You are not late, broken, or behind. You are learning timing, strength, and precision necessary for lasting success. Stay consistent daily and trust yourself through uncertainty without seeking permission. At some point, you must stop negotiating with your excuses. Excuses sound logical, comforting, and reasonable, but they quietly steal your potential. Every excuse you accept becomes a barrier between you and the life you want. Successful people are not free from problems. They are free from the habit of surrendering to them. They decide that no matter what happens, they will find a way forward. Your standards define your future more than your goals. Goals are what you want. Standards are what you tolerate. When you raise your standards, your behavior naturally follows. You stop accepting laziness, inconsistency, and self-doubt as normal. You begin to demand more from yourself, not out of pressure, but out of respect for your potential. Hard work alone is not enough. Direction matters. Clarity matters. You must know why you are doing what you are doing. Purpose fuels endurance. When the reason is strong, the struggle becomes manageable. Write your reason down. Revisit it when motivation fades. Let it remind you why quitting is not an option. There will be moments when you outgrow people, places, and routines. This is not arrogance. It is evolution. Growth requires separation. Some connections are seasonal, not permanent. Holding on to what no longer fits will slow your progress. Letting go creates space for alignment. Choose growth even when it feels lonely. You are not required to explain your vision to anyone who cannot see it. Most people judge from their limitations, not your potential. Keep working quietly. Let your results speak later. Consistency is loud over time. Discipline will introduce you to opportunities motivation never could. Pain is not your enemy. Avoiding pain is feedback. It shows you where growth is needed. When you face it, you gain wisdom. When you avoid it, it controls you. Learn to sit with discomfort and extract lessons instead of running from it. This skill alone will separate you from the majority. Time is your most valuable resource. Spend it intentionally. What you do daily matters more than what you do occasionally. Build routines that support your vision, not your distractions. Your future is being shaped by today's habits, whether you notice it or not. Do not underestimate the power of focus. Energy flows where attention goes. When you stop scattering your energy, progress accelerates. Simplify, prioritize, commit to fewer things, but do them with excellence. Depth creates mastery. Mastery creates confidence. One day, the discipline you practice today will feel like freedom. You will wake up stronger, clearer, and more in control. You will thank yourself for not giving up during the uncomfortable phase. That version of you is already waiting. Every decision you make is a step toward or away from that future. Choose wisely. Stay sharp, stay humble, stay disciplined. This journey is not about proving others wrong. It is about proving to yourself that you can become who you promised you would be. You are not chasing success. You are building character, and character always wins in the end. This is the moment where everything changes. Not because circumstances shift, but because you do. Transformation begins the instant you decide that your future deserves discipline, focus, and courage. You no longer wait for perfect timing. You become the kind of person who creates momentum regardless of conditions. That decision alone rewires your identity. Consistency is the hidden force behind every breakthrough. People admire results but ignore routines. They celebrate wins without seeing the early mornings, late nights, and lonely choices. You must fall in love with the process, because the process is what shapes permanence. Temporary effort creates temporary success. Daily commitment creates a legacy.